What's up, people? It's your man Urban Lover coming from somebody's grass. About to cut some people's grass real quick. Look, there's a video going out. I forgot what sports site. I don't know if it's ESPN or First Take. I don't know who it is. I don't know who put it out. They said, but who's going to be LeBron James' go-to guy? I want to say this to the Lakers fans real quick, Lakers family. Listen, whatever you guys do, try not to get caught up in those debates, man. Try not to get caught up in those tangibles of, and forgive me for the noise and all that, but try not to get caught up in the tangibles of basically listening to what they saying, and then y'all have your opinion saying, well, this guy gonna be better than this guy. You know, listen, they're already starting the Kobe LeBron James situation. We got a lot of LeBron James fans who come over who never watched the Lakers that want to talk. You know, they're gonna make it seem like LeBron is the reason why the Lakers get to the final, this and that. I don't want to get into those type of discussions because I feel like at the end of the day, it's just a waste of time. You know, at the thing, we're grateful that LeBron James is joining LA, first and foremost. But to sit here and say that, you know, who's going to be the go-to guy, all they're doing is getting you, the Laker fan base, into a debate with each other to sit there and say, well, who's this, who's that, who that? No, listen. At the end of the day, we seen what happened last year. We seen Kuzma take total effect of the situation that he was given. Remember, there was no calls called for Kuzma, but he took advantage of it and just decided to make his own selective shots and all that. You seen what Brandon Ingram could do. So before we sit here and say who's going to be LeBron James' go-to guy, what I'm going to say is it's not going to be who's LeBron James' go-to guys, because we're going to have multiple individuals that's going to step up. Mostly Brandon Ingram and Kyle Kuzma. And why I say this is because you see the potential in both these guys. So it ain't going to be like where they was at Cleveland, where they had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. We're basically going to have Kuzma, then we'll have Brandon Ingram, and then on top of that, if Lonzo Ball get his shot selection, because see, a lot of people think that it's always about scoring that wins the game. And first and foremost, I want to share this with most guys, that it's not always about the offense. Defense win games. If you don't believe me, go look at the Golden State Warriors defense ratio. They're in the top 5 in defense. They're not just a good offensive team, but they're a good defensive team as well. And a lot of fans overlook that because they're so focused on just the offense style of game. This is the main reason why when people talk about Lonzo Ball only scoring 10 points and, you know, this is not the NBA of today and all this and that. You show me a team with a point guard, who's doing a lot and their defense is down, winning games. I mean, well, going to the finals. I know that people say, well, Golden State got a lot of stars and all that. But even before stars, if you look at the San Antonio Spurs, you look at all those top teams was always based on defense. They're always based on defense, and defense win games, period. I don't care what nobody say. Defense win games, man. I mean, it's always good to have offense. Don't get me wrong, but defense win games. It always been like that. I got to sit my butt down, boy. This daggone helmet, this retarded helmet getting on my nerves. Yeah, I got to put on a retarded helmet. But defense win games. But let's not get into I don't want to show my address, man. Somebody might come get me. You know, I'm at somebody's house. But anyway, defense win games. It don't matter. Y'all know where I'm at. I could be in the freaking sub. It don't matter. Look. But anyway, defense win games. And I don't want y'all to get into the narrative and start saying, well, you know, Kyle Kuzma better than Brandon Ingram, better than Kyle Kuzma. Let's not get into that. At the end of the day, like I said, if Lew Walton is hopefully able to run his system and LeBron, you know, commit to his system, you can have multiple people scoring. LeBron probably average like 27, 25, like that. And then Kuz probably average like 18. Brandon Ingram probably average 17 to 18. It's going to be a free-flowing offense. But the thing is, people fail to realize is this. If you look at the Golden State Warriors, a lot of them guys took lesser shots and still wound up averaging 20, 20-something. Clay was, I think, averaging 20. I think Steph was averaging like 26, I think 26. I don't know, but they were up in there. Those three were all over 20 points. So with LeBron James as a veteran in a leadership and veteran and being a leader, is going to help the Lakers, you know, be a much better team. Let's be real about that. But at the end of the day, I believe it's going to be Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. It's not just going to be Kuzma or Brandon Ingram. It's going to be Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. But the most thing of all, it depends on health. If these guys can stay injury-free. Brandon Ingram mostly have succumbed to injuries his previous season. We hope that it does not happen again. So if they can stay healthy, then you'll have more than one person to stop. And I don't mean like, you know, I'm telling people right now, you know, everybody talking about Kyle Kuzma. Why not everybody? But some people saying that Kyle Kuzma, you know, he's going to be the Kevin Love, sit there and shoot threes all day. No. Kyle Kuzma he's going to have an inside-outside game. Meaning is, that's what I'm saying. If they run Luke Walton's system, because remember one thing about Luke Walton's system is once that ball come off the rim, they're running. If they run LeBron James' system, then we're going to start to see mediocre opportunities with our players. And the reason why I say that is because when LeBron James gets the ball off the rim, he doesn't run. The only time LeBron James run is based on when he's going straight, going coast to coast and making a layup. But if he plays in Luke Walton's system where he's running and he's making an extra pass, then that's easy opportunity for the whole team. You don't have to work as hard. LeBron James had to work hard with Cleveland last year. And I'm not saying that some of the players, when they were bad, you know, because at the end of the day, whoever makes it to the NBA level is supposed to be good. It's all about the system they're put in and the coach, what kind of atmosphere the coach is bringing to the team. But at the end of the day, if LeBron James run Luke Walton's system, you will see Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram be spoke more about. Now, remember, this preseason, they were speaking more about Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram was like basically in the shadows. But that's for people outside looking in, not Laker fans. Laker fans know about Brandon Ingram. But I'm talking about the people who never really watched the Lakers. They didn't really start watching until Lonzo Ball came on the team and all the other crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. It's not going to be which one. It's going to be those two. Those two individuals, because you see their potential the previous season. Brandon Ingram, like I said, when Lonzo Ball went down and he finally played in the backcourt, like I've been saying from day one, when he finally played in the backcourt, the dude looked good. That's the only reason why I don't understand why they signed KCP, but then I understand as well because KCP got veteran. He's a little bit, he got a little bit more years experience over Brandon Ingram. He's a much better polished shooter when it comes to the three-point shot, which makes sense. And he's much more physical, defensive-wise. So I understand why they picked up KCP, because I really want to bring him to play that too. But it is what it is, man. Like I said, we have a good group of players for different methods depending on what Luke Walton decides to run, and if LeBron James decides to submit into Luke Walton's system. The biggest thing is that is LeBron James going to play power forward? That's the question that everybody need to ask, because if he plays small forward, it's going to basically kind of cater to LeBron. We don't need LeBron playing small forward. We'd rather have him playing power forward in that Julius Randle role, because like I said in the day, Kuzma is probably better playing small forward. I know a lot of people say, well, he's not good on defense. That's why you got JaVale McGee, because at the end of the day, LeBron James is not good on defense as well. And they'll let a lot of guys get around him. But with somebody like JaVale McGee playing the anchor of the interior as a defensive backup, that when them guys blow past him, JaVale McGee is there to play defense. You know, that's what he's there for, really. To catch lobs, block shots, and rebound. You know, we didn't have that when Brook Lopez. So that's why it's a different dynamic of what they can do. And also, if they decide to go small ball, like I said before, Mo can play the center spot, you know, because he can bang the three. It depends on what they decide to run. There's a lot of different nucleus of players that we can play around with depending on whatever matchups or lineups that Luke Walton decide to play with. But with LeBron James, Rondo being there, it will help Luke Walton in his decision making while they're on the floor. You know, say put this guy in, put that guy in, because we're going to run this play or that play. So it's always good to get output for the players on the floor to help the coach along the way as well. Because keep in mind, Luke Walton is also, you know, inexperienced. He's learning as he go. And that's the reason why I said at the end of the day is that I'm hoping that Luke Walton, that the Lakers, well, not the Lakers, LeBron James commit to Luke Walton's system. But, you know, at the same time, you know, there's nothing wrong with giving your opinion, voicing your opinion about certain play selects or certain, you know, players on the floor at that precise time. As long as we don't run the LeBron James system 24, you know, the whole 48 minutes of while we're in the game. You know, I don't mind 20 minutes of it or 10 minutes of it, not really that much. I'm really just say 15 minutes, and it all depends on the outcome of where we're at. Like if it's crunch time and we're down by 4 or we're up by 4 and we want to put the ball in LeBron James' hand, then that makes sense to run the LeBron James system. But one thing about Luke Walton's system is free flowing. This is the main reason why Golden State Warriors are so good and they're beating everybody, because their offense is free flowing. Same thing with the San Antonio Spurs. This is why every year the San Antonio Spurs always find themselves in the playoff, because of the free flowing offense. That's why I'm hoping that LeBron James submits to Luke Walton's system, because he knows Steve Kerr's system, and his system is working. The good thing is that at the end of the day, they're going to still play grimy physical defense in order to combat those who like to be finesse players who don't like to be physically abused by players. But anyway, to make this video short, because I don't want to go over 10 minutes, it's about almost there. At the end of the day, it's going to be Kuzma and Brandon Ingram. It's not going to be a Brandon Ingram or a Kuzma. It's going to be both of them, and they're both going to contribute from LeBron James. With that being said, it's your man Urban Love, and I'm going to cut this Greg, because the sun's about to come out, and that's why I got this for, to block the sun from my forehead, because I need my brain in order to talk to you. Anyway, y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Be safe out there. Love you guys. And you know what it is. It's your man Urban reporting from I don't know where, and I'm not telling you. Bye.